Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Farlanders Prologue. I usually do not do Kickstarter games, but this one reminds me a lot of Terra Nil. So we're just going to get started, and try and get as far as we can in as short of a period of time as possible. So, year is 2046. Over 10 years have passed since the first manned mission to Mars. It was accomplished thanks to the combined efforts of the national space agencies and private companies. We received our first colony on the Red Planet, the Mars Hub. But we're still a long way from having a self-sufficient settlement on Mars. The process should be sped up by private companies and investments. Guardart is going to create the very first private colony on Mars. Our years of experience in agricultural technology have allowed us to develop a next-generation solution for the colony. Forget the bare Mars hub environment you've seen before. In our colonies, you'll be able to go for a stroll and breathe the fresh air at a park. In addition, we've developed technology that allow us to terraform the Red Planet into an Earth-like environment. And that's not all. We got news for you. Hi, I'm Nicole, and I manage the Mars program at Guardart. Before we fly to Mars, we plan to launch a few test colonies on Earth. Our goal is to make sure our residential modules are ready for the harsh Martian environment and assemble a team for our first real settlement. And by the way, you can help us with the last part. We're going to live stream the final phase of the Earth test colony. It'll be a reality show, but with a scientific goal. And you can watch it all just by subscribing. Great work, Philippe. You and the rest of the marketing team really knocked it out of the park. You got the makings of an actor, Nicole. Oh, interesting. So I'm playing as Nicole and I actually get to make some choices here. Only took me 100 takes to get the hang of it. Oh, so you can kind of see people's reactions based on it. Maybe, or maybe they're just slightly animated, I guess. By the way, I like the new haircut. Looks great on you. Thank you. Since you need to start preparing the first test colony right away. I won't keep you. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna dive in. Really sorry, but I need to get going. No problem. Myokulai will get in touch with you and fill you in on the details. Good luck. I don't want to spin forever on story. I am strapped for time. As a connection, as you can see, we've made your objective a little simpler and built your starting base on the fly. Next turn, our first batch of colonists will arrive. Before we can receive them, we need to build a living space. But first, don't forget to install solar panels and connect them to the base. Remember that solar panels need sunlight, so don't build them in the shade of the cliffs. Don't worry, a misplaced building can always be demolished. You can find the building menu in the bottom left. Okay, so base, tunnel, solar panel, power line, water pipe, product. Cool. Okay, so we gotta build 3 solar panels, connect solar panels to the base with wires, build houses for upcoming colonists, connect houses to the base with wires, connect houses to the base with tunnels, and houses to the base with pipes. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot of space. Let's see. I can move around. This is interesting. So do I have to worry about the land? Hard ground. Stable ground type. Suitable for every building. Transformed into fertile soil if it has a water source nearby. Ice. Okay. That's fertile soil. Wasteland. Scorched ground only suitable for wires and pipes network. Okay, so in that case, we probably want to do the solar panels down here. There we go. Okay, so I've also got to build 2 houses somewhere. I'm almost feeling like... it's kind of a weirdly awkward map. Maybe I'll have their houses kind of surround here. Maybe. Let's see. Because, yeah, where do I want to put them? I only need 2. Okay, and I have to put it on stable ground. I'm just going to try those 2. Too many houses. Here's the question. Okay, so it looks like wires can connect as well. Okay, and then we need pipes. Perfect. Oops, almost forgot to tell you that most structures, including solar panels and residential buildings, will work better if you put them close together. Yeah, figured as much. Okay, so base, no. Product, greenhouse. But we need people. Next turn. Alright, I'm definitely getting a Terra Nil feel from this. New colonists arrived. Today, 10 new colonists arrived. It's great that we have free houses prepared for them. Our colony happiness is okay. Take 10. Now that we've got residents, you're going to need to oversee mining and mineral processing. Unfortunately, there aren't any minerals in this little patch of land, but I've already taken care of it and sent you terraforming sets, including a mineral source. Select the set that fits best into the current landscape and use it. Then put minerals in the area that I designated. Click on any set from the terraforming panel on the right. Then move the mouse to the landscape for a preview. Okay. So I can do that. I could have done this, but I goofed it a smidge. I mean, I guess I could put it up here. I think. Oh. No, it has to... Does it? Okay. So, do I need a full 4? Oh. But I could do this? This? Oh. I had to put it there. Okay. Whoa, my desk just shook a little. No, build a factory and connect it to the colony. Okay. Nice work. New terraforming sets with various functions will arrive from time to time. For example, you can use explosives to melt ice or level out a mountainous area. And you can use these so-called soil cleaners or shovels, in short, to prepare the soil for construction and growing crops. If you're confused about the terminology, take a look at the documentation we've prepared. It's under the terraforming panel. Okay. Now you need to the water supply. Use the existing sources to create a new one, or by using water terraforming or melting ice. Okay. Water pump, water pump, water pump. Water pump. Water pump. Not enough resources. Okay. Well, it looks like I'll get some more, so next turn. I like the fact that this is time-based. Okay, so we got a couple of things. One, we got a 3-way TNT. What does this do? Oh, this makes new mountains. Seems risky to do that. I'm just going to TNT those down. I might be able to prep them later. But I want to do water pump. Okay, so if I put the water pump on that, that gets rid of the potential crops. Man, in that case, I'm just going to take another turn. Terraforming in one more. Okay, it'll be fine. New colonists have arrived. So what is my maximum? Let's just take 5. Let's see. He wants me to build these greenhouses here. But we also need water. I guess I'm just gonna have to live with it for now. I should have blown this up. But I wasn't thinking. We're gonna go for the water for the time being. Imagine you've already noticed that fertile soil appears around open water sources. That's where you'll be able to grow crops. Water pump will block off the water source, so the fertile ground around it will disappear. But I'll give you a tip. You can always turn the water pump off. And build 5 greenhouses for the crops. My team and I will try to grow exotic plants for our future parks. This will complete your mission. Okay, but I gotta spend some time. Luckily, we don't run out of food very fast, so I'm just gonna chill. Hopefully go terraform. Okay. Well, this is slightly different. It would give us another water source. So I could put it here. But I think what's more immediately useful, if I put it here, water pump. I do not have enough power. That's fine. I got tons of these. Okay. Let's go back to water. I'm going to connect the water pump out here through this. And we're going to turn this off. This lets me go back here. Not enough resources. That's fine. Oh. Do I want to continue? No. We need houses. I've got just enough. Okay, so now we're gaining resources and have plenty of space. New colonists arrived. I'm just going to keep taking 5. More than that might actually become a problem. So I can... Using the shovels, I can actually just improve soil. That's kind of useful. So I'm just going to get rid of that stuff. Not that it really matters. I like this. This has some really neat features and functions. Let's see. Energy in the shadow. I'll have to see if I can specifically raise that terrain. I like the terraform options that just pop in occasionally. So it's kind of a matter of... Interestingly enough, people are kind of what kill you. At least as far as this is concerned. Okay. Oh, but I don't have enough workers. So we might want to think of making a secondary housing annex somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'm just gonna give myself a lot of space. Okay, so we can definitely take some more people now. Okay, I don't know what TNT is gonna do. If I do that, that fills this back in. Obviously, don't have a whole lot of space. Okay, take 10 colonists, which gives me a bunch of workers. Perfect. Not enough resources. Oh. Resources power. Oh, we're currently losing power. There we go. Okay, so what else are we going to do? Dig that out? Yeah. I don't necessarily know what I'm going to do over here. Maybe just more solar panels. Okay, and I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I don't have enough mineral resources. We're also looking kind of bad in water. But I can also turn things on and off as necessary. Okay, let's only take 5. There we go. Give us a water source. Do I want to put it here? Tempting. Let's see. It doesn't like those. I could put that there. We also could get a water source off of the mountain. Put it right here? Oh, but it's frozen. Interesting. So realistically, my power play... My power play would be to put it out here somewhere. I mean, if I put it right there, it's already connected to the whole system. All I have to do is just put a water pump down right next to it. There we go. And we are soluble for a while. And if we're lucky, I can build that last greenhouse. There we go. Alright, Chapter 2, what's up with parks? So can we consider our first mission a success? The terraforming works. We've managed to create a source of minerals and water without affecting the environment. Although we still can't be 100% certain everything will go according to plan under real Martian conditions. If that's the case, we're able to move on to the next phase. This is the first time, or this is the time to announce the beginning of our reality show and start our marketing push. Got a problem with the parks. It seems like normal greenhouse conditions aren't going to be enough for the plants in our parks. What? Why not? We tried to grow the plants for the parks in the same greenhouses we use for potatoes, but we were unsuccessful. I think we're going to have to design the park dome more carefully, with additional irrigation and lighting systems. Well, on a related note, we'll have to delay the second test colony, since we won't have time to test the parks before the livestream starts. Delaying the livestream is too risky. We'll need to prepare the team and equipment we need for our flight to Mars. We can't delay the takeoff because we know that the best time for a flight to Mars happens out every 2 years. If we miss the next window, the entire mission will be set back by 2 years. So we need to find a solution. Think this problem through very carefully. Let's circle back to this later. Do you have any questions about the second test colony? Nah, I'm just going to be diving in. Hey, Nicole, you ready for work? As you can see, this time the starting base hasn't been built yet. So, based on your previous experience, consider where you want to start the colony. If you ask me, I recommend starting near the mineral deposits. It's not bad. The only immediate issue would be food. Okay, so base. I have to put it there. And there's to give us water. The only issue would be food. But I could potentially get like a water source in the middle of that and maybe be okay. Personally, I think right here. I have zero use for any of the landscape around me, and I can probably start by just getting a bunch of solar panels. We got a base, now we need electricity. We've added a new energy source, so in addition to solar panels, you have access to wind turbines. Windmills are very effective if you put them next to a mountainous area. Give it a try. Okay, I do not want to put it over that source, though. Okay, so let's do a windmill here. How much power is that? That's 4. What about the solar panel? 3. Okay, so yeah, windmills are better. You might notice that in addition to windmills, new warehouses have appeared for storing resources. They may come in handy when our colony gets bigger. Okay, so... factory needs people. Okay. Now we got some space. I'm probably going to use this entire area as a big housing block, just because. Okay, what else do we need? So reach 100 people by turn 35. Well, that seems reasonably easy. Let's see. I might just want to wait. So I do get some amount of minerals just by existing. New colonists have arrived. We take 10. Okay, so this will give me a new water source. Forgot to tell you during our meeting, we've perfected terraforming technology. Now we have access to 2 slots to store terraforming sets in case you have nowhere to put them. Oh. So I've got chest icons if I want to put them down. Potentially useful. So other thing I could do is potentially put a water source out here, because this area is an equally good greenhouse food spot. What else do we got? Otherwise, I could just put it down wherever. I mean, honestly... Yeah, I wonder where I want to put this, because I can't put that there. Ground is too hard. Could put that there, but that would be awkward. Then there's this. Honestly... I'm thinking we just stick it there. We'll dynamite this, that'll give us access to water later. Okay. So I need some more potential power. Let's do a windmill. I'll just daisy chain those. Okay, so that should be more than enough power for my needs. But a battery. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, not enough resources. That's fine. We should be good by the next round. Okay, so for starters, hook this up. That is a lot of water. And let me take a look at this. What is the death icon? Oh, I see. Well, where would I want to clean up? I mean, here seems like a reasonable spot to start. Clear those out. Not think about it too hard. Yeah, because mining doesn't get rid of anything. Because this one gets me the most. But doesn't help that much. I'm going to clear that out. The potential of having this be like a super greenhouse up here seems worth pursuing. Let's see, what else do we want to focus on? Right. Factory. We don't have enough minerals. That hurts. Yeah, 52. I kind of needed those. Okay. I'm going to take 5. And we get some TNT. So if I blow that up, we get a secondary food source here. TNTing, okay, TNTing the ground creates a hole, which we don't really want to do. I could do mountain to, like, raise these water areas up, but I think I want to go for this. Okay, we're fine for a little while. Yeah, the biggest issue is I did spend almost all of my minerals. And that puts me in a bit of a pickle. I pile a mountain on top of another mountain. It doesn't look like it cares. Okay, let's do that. Clear that a little. Give me some space. Okay. Do we have enough for the factory? We do. The big issue is power lines. Yeah, I want to continue. I should be able to only take 5 here. Alright, so we need... Wrong oh, no. What is this? What does this do? It's fire. So I can't put tunnels through that. I think I screwed myself over. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, so fire gets rid of arable land. But that's not that helpful. You know what I could do? Get rid of some of this stuff. Let's just do that for the time being. Okay. I love the random terraforming perks. That has just some really interesting connotations. Okay, next turn. It's, that's spooky. Let's just do that. But yeah, I can't run a tunnel through any of this. It's rough. It's fine. What we need more so than anything else right now is actually greenhouses. I might still be able to pull it off at this point. No, let's restart. I'll go a lot faster. It looks like this map... Oh, this is so much friendlier, landscape-wise. Base down. Now, I don't have a whole lot of good farmland, but the area around the base isn't great for it either. So we're just going to put down right next to that thing. Okay. So... let's do power lines. Oh, okay, good. It offsets nicely. So we have mineral deposit. Increases mineral storage. That's fine. Okay, but let's do housing. We'll just start with that. That way we can take 10. So food's going to be down here. I'm probably going to want to terraform these. I don't think I can run tunnels. Yeah, I don't think I can run tunnels through solar panels. We'll make it work. But this at least makes a lot more sense. Finished objective. Oh, it wants me to build those windmills. You're going to be stinky like that, aren't you? Huh. Alright. It's not where I want to be. There we go. Too much power. Alright, but now we can go to the next turn. Hopefully I didn't spend too much. Okay, take 10. Okay, so we get a new water source. putting it here is not the worst idea in the world. Especially if I can raise those up. This gets me potentially a couple of greenhouses. Let's see. Okay. I was going to do a pump there. Done with that. Then we need to get the factory down. Oh. There we go. Okay, so how do I want to do this one? Could do this. I think I might want to clear these out, though. Maybe? No. I want to put it here. This area is going to be my greenhouse. And we've already got tunnels heading up that direction anyway. Boy, not getting that factory down is kind of tough. No, I do not want to continue. I think I'm going to have to take 5. It absolutely screwed me with that. We're just going to take 5. It absolutely screwed me with the... do I want to put this here? I might as well, yeah. And then we can salvage that at some point. With the forcing me to make the windmills, it's kind of rough. It's like, hey, make these windmills, and I'm like, but I already have solar panels down. Too late. It's my fault for not reading, but losing out on those minerals is brutal. I think I have just enough now. Yes. Okay, that solves problems. Okay. Keep working on this. Maybe, probably, yeah. Because if I can convert this entire area over into being greenhouse land. Oh. Don't want to continue. No. I need more houses. Okay, now we want to start taking more people. Okay. Big question is... blow that up. Clear some space out. I guess I'm going to do that. We'll just extend our housing up there. Okay. Product. Greenhouse. Get... and get. Okay, food is good. And I'd like to get a battery, but we do not have enough space for it. This is a balancing act. Let's see. Okay, food is doing good. Terraform. I think I'm just going to wait. Because my biggest bottleneck is going to be... and a couple of different things, really. Make it so we can store a little bit more water, too. There's some power. Hello. So where do I want to put this one? So burning the desert creates the desolate area. But I can burn a safe spot if I want to. Is that the best spot for me? That's the other question. It kind of feels like it. Gosh, I wish I could flip this. Because that would certainly make my life easier. So, biggest problems I'm looking at right now. Lack of water is going to be an issue, lack of space, and the lack of food. Like, I could do that there. Do that here. Okay, really what I want to do is do the burn thing on an area that has just a lot of land. So I can convert it over into a potential... Well, let's see. Into a potential housing area. Like, right here would work really well, except for the fact that it's really far away. And here kind of makes sense, except for I'm doing most of my housing efforts kind of up here. I'm at a loss. Efficiency is a nightmare. Yeah, let's set it up over here. I kind of want to try and turn this area into a housing annex, because we're probably going to want to have another water pump here. I'm going to have to get rid of some of these things, though. I don't know. I'm killing time. We're slightly ahead of the curve. Very, very slightly. Okay. Let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be able to finish this mission. I'd like to, but I'm going to run out of time first. Because, yeah, I mean, like, I'm a third of the way. But a third ain't enough. Okay, so we need power, water, and we need tunnels. There we go. And then, like I said, I'm going to need that water pump. But I don't have enough materials for it. Here's the other question. Okay, at least I can get the water pipe through here. So we can set that up. Anything else I immediately need to do? The answer is yes, power, but I'm out of power too. I'll have to scale that up. Boy, this is a balancing act. Let's see, so if I put it on the desert, it just becomes ice. If I put it on one of these, it does become a water source. But I think I want to just put it there so I can get this water pump like here-ish. But of course we're out of resources, and good luck me. I gotta get those down. Hopefully I'll have enough for that water pump after this. Yes. Not enough for the pipes. That's okay. I'm gonna have to take 5. Alright. Well, one way or another, this is a really neat game. It's obviously kicking my keister in a way that I'm not fully comfortable with. But I totally understand why it is. Alright, so let's just do that. And it's one of those that every single minor iteration that I go through, I improve drastically, learn how to balance it better, and can make it better too. So anyway, let's go out to the main menu and take a look at some things. Let's save and quit. I might actually come back to this one. But so Farlanders is currently on Kickstarter. Like I said, I usually don't do Kickstarter promos, but this one reminded me a lot of Terra Nil and looked really charming. And also, I guess the way I heard about this game, they sent me an email and I kind of just ignored it because Kickstarter is usually just something I'm just like, it's a Kickstarter, whatever. But apparently if they'd gotten hit by one of those Kickstarter scams where they're just like, somebody drops $10,000 in and then it's like, all right, pay us $1,000 or rescind our $10,000 and, you know, make it so your Kickstarter campaign doesn't succeed. I saw that on Twitter, and it's like, oh, that's the most garbage thing whenever anybody does that. And then I looked at the game, and I'm like, oh, dang, it's actually just really cool looking. And I think even with that potential scammer being there, and who knows, maybe it isn't actually a scam. It's just they got $10,000, and it's just like, no one backs that high ever. Anyway, so if you want to play this yourself, the prologue is free. You can download it via Steam, so anybody can play it. I think it's the first 5 chapters, which is like pretty solid. That's easily like 2 hours of content, if not more so. But beyond that, like, it's fun to play. I don't know. Like, as far as demos go, this has been pretty impressive. It seems fully featured. I think they just need to make it, you know, a little wider and a lot taller. And if you do want to back it on Kickstarter, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. It seems to be about $20 for the basic buy-in, which seems more than fair for a game like this. And I guess with all that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe, because I will come back to Farlanders when it is done, and I have a ton of other indie games to check out in the meantime. So with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.